This group, Asala, Zion, and Zainab, they did not submit the assignment. Can you hear me, students? Zainab, Asala, and Zainab Salim Al Amri. Assignment. I think you have not submitted the assignment. Asala Balushi has left. Zainab Hamid Juma Al Amri. Sorry, Zainab Salim Said Juma Al Amri. She has not completed assignment.
Yes, Mr.
Why?
Submit, Mr.
Where? Shuf. The whole
In
blackboard. When?
in the blackboard, Mr.
Where?
Sunday,
See.
Mr.
Can you see this one? Zainab Al Amri. Zainab Al. Okay. Another Zainab Hamid Al Araimi. Okay.
Mr. and Sam, Mr. Sunday, Mr. Day.
Okay. 1 second. Wait.
There is Mr. Sadarte, not Sunday.
Yeah. 11.
Can see
Yeah. 11. Yeah.
Mr. Same group, me and Asala and Zion.
Okay. Here see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 groups are there. Fatma Al Jafri. This one. She has submitted this one. Okay. Fatma Al Jafri. Rashid Al Ghailani. Where is the Rashid group? You have submitted. Okay. Badin. Asma Al Badri. She has submitted. Badin C. Zainab Al Amri. Zainab Al Amri. Badin. Sumaya Al Mashaiki. Sumaya. Where is Sumaya?
Group 9, Mr. Sumaya.
Okay, thank you. Then why Alia Al Harbi has also submitted? Any one of you can submit, no? Here Sumaya Al Mashaikhi. Then Alia Al Harbi has also submitted. They are in the same group. Any one of you can submit. Khalud Al Jafri. Khalud. Where is Khalud? Here. Okay. Saja also she has done. Same group, why two times you are doing? Rana. Zainab Al-Rami. Zainab Al-Rami. I think she's the one. Then next is Hajar Al-Araimi. Swat. Okay. Okay, did we start this lecture 6? Did we start the lecture 6 for you? Lecture 6, did we start it? Yes or no? Hmm? Did we start lecture 6 for you? Students, did I start this lecture for you?
Yes, Master.
PLSQ. I started this one. Are you sure? Number 6, I am telling. This, this one. Procedural SQL. Did I start for you? It is about the program, PLSQL program, if statement, for loop, while loop, these things. How to write a PLSQL program. Did I teach you this one? Students, please tell me, we are losing the time. I have to go fast. If I start this one, then up to which slide I stopped you? Because for other section, I remember I finished this lectures 6. That is why I am asking you. Nobody is listening or what? Students. Asma, are you sure we started this one? Can you hear me? Students,
Mr. Chapter 6 finish.
chapter 6 finish for you? This one, cursor, Uh, is all these things finished for you? Data types. This exercise I am saying. This one. Is this finished? Are you sure, Basma?
Yes, Mister.
Did I give you this exercise also? Cursors also explained. I explained the cursors, explicit and implicit cursor. So today we have to start the 7th lecture. My dear students, please make sure. I think I finished for section 20, not for you. Week 6, lecture 6. Okay. For loop. Okay. Okay. See, this one for section 20 I gave, not for you. Please make sure. Are you there, Asma? Asma or Basma? Respond anyone. Or Balkis. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, Mister.
Are you sure we completed lecture 6 for you?
Mr. Finish number 5, not 6.
I am telling that only 5, no 6. Then you are saying 6 is finished, 6 is finished. You are telling. I am showing you this lecture slides also. This one PLSQL. Did you finish this one? I'd say. Then you say no. At least did I start you this one? I think on 12th we started. On 12th we started, I think. You cannot remember what 15th April. See? Asma, are you there? Look, last class was on 12th April. Okay, during 12th April, we have finished lecture 5 about the joins. Okay, see, creating a view, this thing. This is your class only. See, 12th April. So we finished lecture 5 only, not lecture 6. Can't remember the lecture also. It is last for you if I go skip this lecture, no? This is the 12th April. So 12th April, I explained this one only for you. Left join, right join. Okay, this one, up to this one. We wasted the time. See, today we are going to start this lecture 6 today. Today we are going to start lecture 6. So lecture 6, what we are going to study is about the programming procedural language, which is known as PL and SQL. So you will write a program using this PL SQL in one block. And how to write the program? You have to study the structure. You have to study the data types, like what are the data types, like varchar, character, number. Those data types will, some new data types we can use in this PLSQL. So for that reason, we have to study these data types. Next is about the conditional statements like if statement, okay, or while statement, do while statement. So these kind of conditional statements we will learn and write in the program procedural language. Iterative structures means like repetitive statements, for loop, okay, another conditional, okay, while loop, okay. There are some loops which we will study in this topic. The last topic is about the cursors, which is an important topic, how to create the cursor, how to use the cursor in your PLSQL program. Now first, this PLSQL. So it's a conditional or looping operation. It's a conditional or looping operation you want to do. You want to repeat some tasks. You want to put some condition like if GPA is more than 2.0, then you are out of probation. If the GPA is less than 2.0, you are in probation, like that. This kind of things you can put in your program, and you can maintain the data easily, control your program logic easily. So where your program will be executed when you run, there is one area which is known as this one, PSM. It's a block of code. That code will have your SQL statements like insert, update, delete with conditional statements. So these statements are all stored in this place, PSM, persistent stored module, and executed at the Oracle DBMS server. Now, what exactly is this PLSQL? Procedural language. SQL means a programming language. So it is used and storage of the code and your statements inside your database. So all these programming steps are executed as a single unit. Whenever you run, it is executed as a single unit. Now, the structure of the PLSQL. What is the structure? So the basic structure will be it will start with this one. You have to remember and practice this one. PL SQL block structure. How? First, it will begin with this keyword declare, then begin, then end. So this is your block. It's called a block. Like you're writing a program in Java. You're writing a program in Java. Same like that, you are going to write a structure. I think here I will give it, you're writing like this now in Java class, okay, some name like circle, begin, end. So here you will write your program like then you will write here like this. So this is one structure of your class, Java class. Similarly, we have the PLSQL block structure like this: declare, begin, end. So here you are going to declare your variables. What variables you are going to use? Like I am going to use some like this, number one, and data type I want to use is number. Okay, and the value like here I will say for you, in Java you will use like this now, int number one is equal to 0. So here is equal to we are using in Oracle PLSQL. You have to use is equal to like this, colon and equal to, then you give some number like 12. So this is the variable, this is the data type, and this is called assignment operator, and this is the value. Okay, understand this one, students? This one is known as identifier or variables. Okay, and this one is your data type. And this one, what do you call this one, is assignment operator. Whenever you want to assign some value, you have to assign, write like this, colon, but then equal to. Then this one is a value. This is the value to that variable. It is complete. This one is your PLSQL block. This one. This is your PLSQL block. This one. So here we are going to write some statements. Let us show you now. So number one, now I copy this, save this, and variable name number two. Value I am putting like some 21. Okay. Now here I want number two, no? This one. So I want the another one, number three. Same number, but value will be 0 initially. Now what I will do, number three is equal to number one plus number two. What should be the answer? How to print the output? There is one statement called dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and inside this you can write the result like num3. Okay, now you have to run this one. So when you run, it should show you the output. In Oracle Live, in Oracle SQL Apex, no problem, you can see the output immediately, but here you have to take some control. The site is undergoing maintenance. Okay, today it is not working. Fine. So here if you want to see the output, you have to click here, view, but then you go dbms output. Remember this step, and here click this green color, enable the connection. So select your connection. Now you can see the output. I run this program. Can you see? 33. So you add this number 1 plus number 2. So 12 plus 21 is 33. So this is same like in your Java system.out.println. This will do the same task. Here you have like this one, no? System.out.println. But we will use in Oracle this one. This is one word. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, second statement, second word. So this is entirely a single word or a single function to print the result, to print the values. Understand, students?
Yes, Mister.
I want this output to be displayed in a readable manner. See, I put some string here, like the addition, the addition or the result is equal to, and this variable you can combine, like in Java you will use this one plus, this is the string and this is the variable I want to display. So this and this you want to join, you will use this one. Now in Oracle we have to use a symbol called pipe symbol, which is present on the top of shift button. So shift, so this is called a pipe symbol. Symbol will combine this string and this variable. Now when I run this one, when I run the statement program, see, the result is equal to 33. Before just it was printing. So this is your complete program. So here you can also write some exceptions. After this there is one more block called exception. Like in Java you have exceptions. Now we use exceptions to catch the errors. So in the PLSQL, you will follow this structure. So this is the structure, and here you will use your statements like insert, update, delete. Those commands you can use here. These commands. So DML commands you can use. And you cannot directly use this one, create, alter, delete, drop. These commands you cannot use here directly. Indirectly we can use in some other way. So in the next lectures we will study about the sub programs, like you have functions in your Java, like for example you have like this public uh, here, okay, name like add. So this program is a subroutine or a sub function which will do some specific task. So here also in the Oracle PLSQL we will use function, procedure, and then one package topic. Also finally we will use this one cursor, this one. These are all advanced things, we will not focus on this first. First we are going to understand the basic block of PLSQL. Declare the identifiers. See, this is what I explained to you now. This is the block. You have to follow this structure. So in which place what you have to do? In declare block, you have to declare the identifiers, variables. In the begin, you have to write the code like commands, insert, update, delete, etc. Exceptions, you will see exceptions later, not now. So in the exception handling, you will write the code to handle the errors, runtime errors, or etc. Then end block. So as I told you, identifier means the variable. Syntax is like this, data type. So X integer, X varchar, X number, X character, those things. Like I show you now. This one. Examples are given to you like this. See here. Also, you can write the size of this data type. Varchar to how much size. So number means how much size. So I can write here, I can mention here in this one number of digits like 10. So here also you can use the You can use a string also, like a student name, varchar2 of 100. This one also we can say number, character, all those things. And also constants you can use. Constants, like when you are writing a program, you might use some constant words. Like for instance, in mathematics we use pi. Pi, it's a constant. Okay, and a number, it is a number type. Then you are going to use some value 3.14. So this is the way. And also you can say size or something like this. So 3 comma 2, total 3 digits, and 2 after 2 digits decimal. Okay, pi. So in the mathematical calculations we use this constant. Like that you can use any other variables. You can declare your own variables, constants. See, examples are given to you this slide. And what are the data types? I told you these are the data types. Okay, character, number, varchar2, date. Date also you can use if you are writing a variable, like how you have created in your assignment 1. Then another data type is percentage type. Why we use this one? Suppose I have in my table already I created some column name like vendor code or vendor name. So vendor name is a characters alphanumeric string. So varchar2 of 100. I already defined this one. Suppose I want to use the same data type of this column to my variable. I will declare student name. Okay, for example here vendor code. Instead of writing varchar2 of 100 or 200, I can use the same data type what you assigned here with that identifier percentage type. But before that, you have to say from which table. This is vendor table. So vendor dot which variable. So I will say vendor code. Now this variable will have the same data type what we have under this table for this column. So v code, no, I will say v name dot v name. Okay, so vendor name is having varchar2 of size 100 bytes. The same will be given or assigned to this one. Size also and the data type also. So that is why we use percentage type. That means it inherits the data type what you gave in the table. So this is the table name dot, this is the attribute name. So this, for this attribute what data type you used, same is assigned to this variable. So this is the use of percentage type. It will inherit the data type from a variable that you declare previously in the database. So what is the name of the table? Dot the column name percentage type. So it will give you the same data type as price in the product table. Is it clear, students?
Mister,
Yeah.
when we run the statement.
Hmm.
What is the result?
Which one? Now,
Percentage type.
same. No, it is why I am writing this one. Instead of this, I can also write like this varchar 2 of 100. But I don't want to give this one manually. Same, sometimes in the database, what is there that I want to give here is just the declaration of the data type. Now I will show you, suppose like value, you have to give here value, some value like 2, 2. Now I want to print that one. So you write pbms underscore output dot put underscore line vendor code. Join this one en underscore code. So now if I run, see the value whatever I give here in this program, that value I am printing. But data type it is taking as character. So I can give like this also here, like vendor code, vendor not code, it is name. So I will give as when name string. Okay, when name. Like this. It will refer to the column. Understand this one?
Yes.
See here. Suppose I am writing this variable cnum, means customer number. This is my own variable, but I want to give the data type same as the serial ID present in the customer table. So customer table dot column name. So whatever data type you will have there, the same will be assigned to this one. Another variable is there called percentage row type. This is for the table and this is for the column. So row type, it will refer to all the columns of a table, whereas type, percentage type refers to only one single column. See here, this is the variable C table, and here you have customers percentage row type, means दाखिल customer कम attribute मौजूद कुल्लू शय stored दाखिल C table. It will have the same fields. This is percentage row type. Like my vendor table. 1 second. Um, So my vendor table, I am saying vendor percentage row type, row like this, row type. Okay. That means all the columns of the table vendor will be stored in this variable. This one. These are known as anchor variables. Now we will come to the program. See here, this is the program how we have to write. I have shown you now the basic program how we can work. So this is our basic program like numbers. Before I gave you this one, the same program, simple program. Instead of these things, instead of this thing. So this is our same program, basic program. Okay, declare, begin, end. And you will write here some variables. You will use these variables here or some commands here. Then you will display the result. So here what they are doing, they are using some command known as select into. Select into. That means the data of the, I will first of all show you that and explain to you what is select into command. Okay, now see, imagine I have this table vendor. Inside the table vendor, I have these two records. What are they? Salim and Raya. Okay, in my program, I want to get this data. So what is the command I have to write here is select. This is variable name and this is also variable name. Sorry, not variable name. This is the column name here. See, v underscore code and v underscore name. So select v code v name means it will give you some data, no? Like see here, if I write select v underscore code comma v underscore name from vendor. Okay, it will give this data, but where you will store this number and where you will store this one, that I am trying to explain with the help of into syntax. Into variable x, then variable y, for example y name. So this value, whatever you have, will be stored in this variable. So this will refer to this variable and name will refer to this one. You can just simply say like this x and y. Then you can print this variable and this variable. So you are going and getting the data from the table for these two columns, this column and this column, and storing the value of first column in this variable, the value of second column in this variable. So that is what here the picture. See 110, whatever you have for the vendor code is stored in this variable, my variable, my vendor number. This is my own user defined variable. Can you see this one? And this is another variable, my vendor name. So Salim will be stored in this one. Okay.
No, Mr. Repeat.
This statement, what it will do, this statement, I am telling you this statement. What this will do when you run, it will show you this one 110 and Salim, but I cannot directly use these names sometime in the program. So I want to modify or I want to add some string to that one. In that case, I have to store the value in the variable. So what data you are getting here, what data you are getting here 1100, that is nothing but V code, and Salim is nothing but V name. So V name is having this data, V code is having this data. So there is one syntax now. What we are going to use is this one, into, select into statement. So these two values I am telling to store into my variable 1, my variable 1, comma, my variable 2. So this 110 will be stored in this one. Salim will be stored in this one. So this will store whatever value V code is having. This variable will hold whatever value the name is having. Now you understand this one. I will take this
Yes.
and I will put it in your PLSQL block. This is the PLSQL block. So now I am going to write some program. So here I will declare two variables. What is that one? My vendor number. My vendor number. Data type same I want. I don't want to give again here. So vendor table we have V code. V code percentage type class. The same data type will be stored here. Then uh, my vendor name. Vendor we have V underscore name. Then percentage type. Now I will write this command, this one, cut, put it here. Select this into, this is my first variable. This is my second variable. Plus now, so this value I am storing. See, select V code comma V name into this variable from vendor where code is equal to 10. This is your normal statement. Just you are using this one into. So into, when you use the data, whatever you have in this column will be copied to this one. The data what you have will be copied to this one. Now I can print the vendor details are this variable. I have to print. But then attach pipe symbol on the variable. Here also attach pipe. Now let me run this program. I can give like this also simply to make it short, but the output will not be in the user defined manner. So now I have to run. Output is not coming. If you don't see the output, go to here view dbms output. Now take the connection here. Now you run the program. See, now you can see here 110 will be stored here and Salim will be stored here. Understand now what is the use of into? So here you can write vendor number is equal to this one. Attach this. Then vendor name. See how you are getting vendor number is equal to this one and vendor name is equal to this one. So this is the use of into statement. Into select these variable, these column names into these variable names, and the remaining is same. Do you understand this one?
Yes.
So the same function but with a different example is given here. So you have vendor table. So you are getting employee number and storing in this variable. Employee name storing in this variable. Employee date of joining storing in this variable. Then you are printing the data. Similarly here another variable is taken here, like see row type. That means all columns will be here stored. Then you can say here e dot star. Star means all columns. So you have to print here all the columns, whatever you want to do. Here I am getting only two columns here. First column and second column. Suppose you want to get all the columns like area code, contact, phone, state, order, cust code. Then you have to use this one, row type. Like how we have here. This one, percentage row type. Okay, so this is the example and use of this select into class. It is used to retrieve the data from database tables and place the return data in the user defined variables. So these are the user defined variables. So in that variable, we are storing the data what we got from the database table. So now we move to do some control structures. Like I want to check if condition. So if condition, then statement. So in Java, how you will write? You will write like this, no? If GPA greater than 2.0, then you begin the bracket, close the bracket. So here you will write like this one, some statement, some value here. No probation. So this is the opening of the if, this is the closing of the if. Now in your Oracle, what you will do is same thing, you will write like this. If condition like GPA is greater than 2.0, then what? Some statements you will write here like dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay. Some statements here. Then you will close the end if. This is the opening of if, this is the closing of if in Oracle. So this is the one. I am trying to explain. If, then, and if. After if, you will write condition, then some statements, then close the if. Single if you have else condition also, then you can use if condition, then statements, else some other statement, and if. Like here you have another one, else another condition like dbms underscore blah 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 blah, something. So no probation and you are under probation. If condition, then this statement. If this condition is false, it will go to this statement. Then this is the closing of if, like how you have in Java this bracket. Another one, if then else if, means you have multiple conditions, then you can use this one, ELSIF. Same way you have to use. I will show you that. This is called conditional statements. And another type of controlling structures you can use in your PLSQL block is loops. Like for loop you have, while loop you have, and another basic type of loop is loop statements and end statements, end loop. So like how you have here, same in your Java, we will use the loop statements in our PLSQL block like this. This is your Java for loop. For you will write integer I is equal to 0, initial value, and I is an integer. Then condition is I is less than or equal to 10. But then increment I plus plus. Then you will write the state. Same you are going to write in Oracle like this. For this is a variable I in starting number. This is I value is beginning with 1 and I value last ending with 10. And this loop means you are writing this one bracket O. But then what statement you want? Ahar shall close the loop like this. This is variable I, this is the initial value, dot dot, this is the final value. This is the syntax we use for loop in our Oracle. Another one, basic one is loop and loop. In the middle, you write any statement. So we will see that one now. Then while loop, while condition, loop, but then statements, after shell and loop. Now this is the program, if conditions. So if condition, I will show you. Like this. These are all programs you can do in Apex Oracle, but today I think the site is under maintenance. So we cannot use that site today, maybe tomorrow, because today is Sunday, they are maintaining. Okay, now this program. See, I have a variable A and I stored 100. Checking the Boolean condition, like if A is less than 20, then what is the condition? I am typing the message A is less than 20. Else, this message A is not less than 20. Then this is end if end if. Then what is the value of A? 100. Now I will run this program. I will clean here. I will run this. This is executed successfully. A is not less than 20. The value of A is how much? 100. You can see here. I gave the input of A value is initially 100. So I am checking if A is less than 20. No, it is not less than. So this is the use of if else. block. Like this, you can use this one to find your grade. See, grade is a variable you declared here. Data type is character. Size is 1. So you can give the value like this, B. If you say B, if grade is B, if grade is B, no, then it will go to next condition. If grade is B, yes, then this will print this statement. Very good. If you say like grade is 0 or grade is Z, then there is no matching here. Then final statement else statement will be matched and it will print you no such grade. Okay, this program is something like this. Where is that program? This one. It is like your if else if condition you are testing. See, your grade is excellent. Why? I gave here A. So if it is matching with A, excellent. Suppose if I see here C, well, it say your grade is good. If I say here your A grade is Z, and see no such grade because in my program the Z is not matched here in any condition. A, B, C, D, F, only these grades. There is no Z grade. You understand, students?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr.
So this is the use of this if statement in your PLSQL block. So in the if, how many different types are there? All is covered in this one. Next is use of case statement. Like in Java, you have switch case. In this one also you have case, the selection variable. So grade. So B is here. So B is compared with this variable. If this is same, then this statement is printed. So it is a simple one when you compare with the previous this one. So this is the program. You can minimize the code. So same function, but the case statement is here. So it will say excellent. So even here also, if you say like your grade is E, it will say no such grade. There is no E grade. So if you say like D, you passed, just pass. D means. F means see better, try again. Okay, such is the conditional, these are called conditional statements. The next one is iterative statements, means loop. So you want to repeat an instruction for multiple times. So we will use this one. Loop means the start of loop. After that, you write the instructions, and end loop means closing the loop. In between, some condition you can put. You want to exit, go out of the loop immediately. So if the condition is met, you can come out of the loop. Like here you have declare, begin, end. This is the structure. So now I have the variable like I integer number is equal to some 1. Now here I will say for I in 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Loop. then end loop. Now here I will write the statements like dbms underscore output dot put underscore line I. So the value of I. So now when I run this one, see the value of I is this one, 1 to 10. It is printing the value from 1 to 10. So if I give like 1 to 20, it will print 1 to 20. So I am repeating the steps using this loop. So basic loop is this for loop. Basic loop is loop. Okay. So this loop, what is a simple example here? So loop some statements, but then exit when this one. So here I will say I is equal to I plus 1. I cannot use equal to like this. I have to say this one. So system dbms and output dot put line the value of I. What is procedure raise application error. dbms underscore output dot put underscore Y. Okay, I think the value buffer is overflow. 2000 bytes. Okay, I will give here like 10. Okay, so the size is buffer size is more. Okay, I will clean this and I will try. Okay, so here I am getting the output like this. So it is going infinite times. If I say like this here, so now I want to come out of this loop when some number condition is met. Exit and I value becomes 10. And I value is equal to 10. Now let us see how many numbers it will print. It will print exactly 10. So once the number reaches 10, it will come out of the loop. Exit when I is equal to 10. So this is same with some other example given here. Here. So it will display you the multiples of 3, 4, 5, starting from this number, ending with this number, 4 to 32. So when the number becomes 32, it will come out, end loop. Okay, so I will stop here. So remaining things I will continue in the next class. I think you are having the another lecture now. Okay, students, so remember up to here. We will continue the next session, the class. Okay, I will take the attendance based on your login